shop small, you know your money is going to keep small businesses running. Folks are paying for new soccer cleats, or helping that money is helping someone buy a new home.
Yeah, so each year, of course, the Saturday after Thanksgiving is known as Small Business Saturday. And one New Yorker, you see her right there, is not only encouraging everyone to shop small, she's done the work of finding local shops for you.
Well, in a city like New York, we need some help.
Yeah.
Caroline, we were created at the Locavore Guide to Shopping NYC, a new guidebook featuring listings from nearly 700 local businesses. And good thing for us, she's here this morning to show us all of it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And congrats on the book.
The book launch,
Thank you.
yeah, 2 weeks ago, hitting the shelves.
That's right, 2 weeks ago.
All right,
Yeah.
So this is your third book.
This is my third book.
But this was like the labor of love.
Oh, a real labor of love. Such a passion project.
Yeah. How did you do it? Because we know you for scouring these main city streets for local small businesses. Did you apply the same principle?
I did. I went through my database of 14,000 shops and picked out 670 that I thought were the most interesting. And so I compiled them into a book. It's not just cool shops or legacy mom and pops. It's all the things in between, the places where actual New Yorkers shop.
Is there a borough in particular that has more small businesses compared to the others?
That's a good question.
From those 14,000, which one has your favorites?
Oh, there are a lot of good businesses in Queens and Brooklyn.
All right.
She's got it. You mentioned there's look at this, the benefits to shopping small. Tell us about it.
So when you're shopping local, you are putting your hard-earned dollars back into your own community, which is so important. And it also means that our streets are lined with wonderful shops and not empty storefronts or faceless chains.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I think I like your idea that there are some small businesses that we know about because influencers have written about them, but you get into the underbelly of this. Why is this so important to you? Because I know it figures into even publishing your book.
Well, in my opinion, why bother living in New York City and going through all the stuff we have to go through to live here if you're not going to enjoy the perks, which are all of the wonderful ideas and innovations of the people who live here. And we see so much of that just on street level.
I love that.
Yeah, but so many people are lazy and just say, just go on Amazon and instead of walking a block and getting something from the local shop.
Yeah, well, you got instant gratification. You also get to socialize with your neighbors. It's good for your social wellness. It's also more fun because you discover stuff you wouldn't find online.
Here. Speaking of, you brought some fabulous wares. Where are we going to start?
We have some host gifts here from my shop, the Locavore Variety Store, which specializes it specializes in products made within 100 miles of New York City.
That's
all
a great
local
concept.
products. And so we've got something for the kids. These are colorable paper dolls. They're so cute. And we even sell pencils. Did you know that America's oldest pencil factory is in Jersey City?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they've been around since 1889 and it's still family owned.
No way.
It's so cool. So we've got some wonderful colored pencils from them.
Colored pencils and the paper dolls.
Lovely paper dolls.
So adorable. Okay, an edible gift is always a good hostess gift.
In case you want to be more creative than just a bottle of wine, and you're going to say like your Italian aunt's house, I brought some wonderful pistachio spread, which comes from Brooklyn, and this beautiful cherry wood spreader. I think that you should take your leftover stale panettone, toast it, and smear this on it. It's so delicious.
Do they come together? The pistachio spread and this business?
Don't come together, but this is my suggested pairing.
This is your suggestion. You know what?
I've heard of a pistachio spread.
Well, you're about to.
Oh, okay. Nutella, but better. It's so good.
Really?
I like this.
So good.
I like it. And I like the idea of spreading it on the panettone.
Yeah, it gets all melty. It's so good.
What do we have here?
So one of my favorite types of gifts are indulgent versions of everyday things, the type of stuff that somebody might not buy for themselves. And so I've got some gorgeous hand-dyed silk pillowcases, which are so good for your skin and your hair, and they're just beautiful. And some fancy hand soap, because that's not something you might buy for yourself, but it is such a wonderful luxury, and it'll impress your guests.
How pricey are those?
So these pillowcases are $96, and this hand soap is $32, and it's refillable.
And it's refillable, and you are absolutely right. I would never buy this for myself. I actually bought a silk pillowcase once, and my child stole it. So
and at $96, I wouldn't buy it for myself. I'd suggest somebody buy it for me.
Oh, is that right? I like it. It's gorgeous.
The best kind of gift.
And then
It's really
last,
nice.
you can also give the gift of a book.
Yeah.
There it is.
And why is that local, besides the topic?
This book was also printed in New York City by a family-owned printer, and I published it myself because I didn't want it on Amazon. So you can only buy it at local businesses, mostly in New York City, 50+ locations all over the city, and on my website, thelocavore.com, and in my shop.
Here.
Great. Say that
Lady
website
Weaver.
again.
Thank you.
Say that website again.
Thelocavore.com.
Perfect.
Locavore.com.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing all of your brain with us, because truly this
congratulations
is
again. You've done
your
a lot.
brain.